Hi guys, it's Rebecca. Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. Today's video is going to be my finale for my Partners in Cream project Pan. I am very excited because I feel like this year was very successful, kind of as opposed to the other years, but just because I finished something that I was really, like, I think if it wasn't because of this project, I wouldn't have completed as much as I did in this certain category. So without any more rambling, let's get into the exciting finale because this is exciting. So the whole year I was working on 4 items at a time just because they're cream products. They tend to take a little bit longer to use up. So I stuck with 4, and since last update, like I said, I was working on 4, and I'm happy to say that I finished 3 out of the 4. The 4th item I wasn't expecting to finish, and I'm just going to talk about it now. It's from Marc Jacobs. This is the Extra Shot Caffeine Concealer and Foundation. I introduced this product last update just for the sake of having 4 items. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's a little bit of a separation here. I didn't want to mark it because it's just the finale and I felt like it was pointless to mark it, but this was new last update. And then you guys can see the separation right here. I let it sit here for a very long time and finally it's starting to settle. So yeah, the separation line right here, I've used up about this much in the past month. This is the foundation that I use on my face every day and it works great. It's a great match for me. I'm very sad that Marc Jacobs discontinued his makeup line. I did buy a backup because I bought them at Marshall's, both of them, and so I'm happy to continue to use it. I think it's a great product. I'm wearing it today on my face. I think, oh, my hair is like all crazy. I think it's a great product. If you have it, enjoy it because it's a great product. The next thing that I finished was an item that I thought, I forgot honestly that it was in this project, and I thought it was just part of my lip products I want to use up in 2022. So I spoiled this in my empties video that you guys saw a couple of days ago, and I'm talking about the lip balm that I have here. You guys know I finished it because I said that I had finished it already, but this is all gone. This was a lot of product and it worked fine. It was nice in the warm months. Now that it's cold, it's not as effective in moisturizing my lips and recovering my lips from being chapped. So it's a product that I got from work. So it's not like I can repurchase it, but it's not that great. Then I finished finally this Kat Von D High Voltage Eye Primer. This took me all year to use up. And there were some months during this project Pan that I multitasked this guy as an under eye corrector. And I was even bringing it to my nose to avoid, like in the really hot months, for my foundation to break down around my nose from the sweat. I used it up as I multitasked it as much as I could, and thank the Lord I finished it. This has a ton of product. It has 12 ml, so it was very, very, very hard to use up. There were days where I just wanted to skip it and I deal with it, but I'm glad that I did. This was it has to have been the biggest eyeshadow primer that I have in my collection. The other ones I think are like 6 or 5 mls in size, so significantly less than this one. Maybe even 7, I don't know, but it's significantly less than this. And this has been discontinued. It's now KBD Vegan Beauty. I don't think I will repurchase. And then last but not least, I have my cream blush palette from e.l.f. And I finished it, guys. I finished it. I said in the video I had finished 3 items, so this is the 3rd one. I didn't clean it out like I did with these other 2 pans, just so you guys can see how it ended up looking like. I don't want to be accused of, like, you know, not being honest with you guys. But there you have it, guys. I finished 3 cream blushes in this project. That's what I'm so, like, amazed that I was able to do, because I think this is crazy. The 2 shades, the pinky shades were the hardest to use. The peachy shade, I blew through that one in 2 months. The rest of the year, I kept working on these 2, and I enjoyed the colors enough that I wasn't, like, bored. I'm the type of person that can use the same products over and over again. I don't know, I guess I'm just that type of person. The same thing goes with me when I'm training or when I'm doing a challenge at the gym, where you meal prep basically the same thing over and over and you eat the same thing every day. Like, repetition or routine doesn't bother me too much. You know, I can power through it, and I think that's what helps me pan without getting bored. I just in my mind, it is what it is. It is what I have to use up, and I just set my mind to that mindset that that's what I have to power through, and I don't know, that's what helps me. Anyway, rant over. Happy that I was able to use this guy up, and I have a palette out of my collection. So very, very happy. I do have some stat for you guys. That way we can run some numbers. Let me get situated here. So, okay, I have it broken down here. I kind of wrote it down as I was watching my my finales, just so I could get a tally. So they're not in order of application to the face, so I'm sorry if that's what you wanted. But anyway, I used up 3 deluxe size fragrances. They are not the little dabbers skinny ones. They're like a generous sized amount, and they were from Clinique. I used up 3 of those. I used up 2 full-size foundations. The one was the L'Oreal True Match, and the other one was the oh my gosh, the Rimmel Matte Mousse Foundation. I think that's what it was. I ended up frankening those 2 shades to make my shade. One was too light, the other one was too dark, and thankfully I was able to make it work, and I finished those 2. I used up 1 face primer that was a deluxe size sample. I used up 1 cream shadow, and that was from Violet Voss. I used up 1 brow gel, and it was kind of like a gel, but it also had tint to it, and it was from Maybelline. It was the Brow Tattoo Brow Mousse Gel type product. So that was that one. And then I used up 1 eyeshadow, 1 single eyeshadow. That was the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the color 6 in the City, if I'm not mistaken. Then I used up, of course, the 3 cream blushes. I used up 1 eyeshadow primer and the 1 lip balm. So in total, I completed 14 items. Last year, I used up 13, so I'm very happy. I was really excited because I had used up 13 items. But then when I watched that other video, I was like, I mentioned that I used up 13 full-size items. And here I had a couple of deluxe size samples and travel size items. So maybe I did about the same as last year, but it's okay. 14 items out of my collection is good. I will take it any day, and I'm excited. So I know a lot of people have been mentioning in their Partners in Cream projects that updates that they're not going to do it next year, just because this is the 3rd year that we've done this. Our collection has kind of a lot of people's collection when it comes to cream products has already decreased because we've been doing it for 3 years in a row. So they've been able to take advantage and decrease the numbers. That's the whole point of this project, to decrease your liquid cream products because they go bad faster. So a lot of people feel like their number of products has come down to a reasonable amount, that they don't feel like they need to, you know, work on that specific category. I have a large makeup collection to begin with. I have a ton of products that are liquid, that are cream. Oh, that's what I just said. So I just want to let you guys know that I will be coming back for Partners in Cream 4.0. That sounds crazy. For 2023, I am excited. I haven't picked up any items yet. I haven't thought about what I'm going to pick, but I know that I want to do it because I still have plenty of items that could fit this fit the categories into this project. And it's a fun project. So I will still be giving credit to Steph Lyon and Delin because they're the ones who created this project. But I'm not sure if everybody else is coming back. So just so you guys know that for me, that I am coming back. So that's all I have for this finale. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.